What's good? I'm back. Month 4. It's crazy. Time has flown by like I could have never imagined. But to be honest, man, it's about to start getting real. It's about to start getting real. I know I talk about this a lot, but you can just feel the vibes. You can feel the energy. Um, Tulsa in general is on the come up. Like it's starting to get more notoriety on a national scale. Like so for people who are, like aspire to be real estate investors, who aspire to just like move to the next hot area, even like if you're just looking for that next thing, you should seriously consider Tulsa. I know obviously you're probably already doing that if you're on my channel, but I'm gonna get into it a little bit more. Before I get into it though, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know, it really helps out my channel. I'm trying to grow this thing. I've really just been doing vlogs, but I'm about to start taking it up a notch. I talk about this a lot, but I have some real stuff in motion now. I'm gonna do the 2-minute tours. That's already something that has been recorded. So by the time you see this video, you should be able to check out my 2-minute tours. Make sure you do that. I'm going to be getting more in depth with the Tulsa real estate market. I tapped on some help. So those videos will be dropping in January. I'm also going to just do like a general overview video from my perspective, but I'm also going to work with, some local realtors that you guys should definitely connect with. But yeah, for today's video, just understand it's about to get real. It's about to get real. You can see it, you can feel it, and they're starting to make shows in the area with Tulsa King. Stuff like that helps to build the culture of a community. I saw an article last night. I actually, it was a news report where they're starting to call Oklahoma, Hollywood in the prairie, right? So, a lot of the production companies are coming out here to, shoot films. And the reason is because there's state granted rebates of up to $30 million to shoot a production in the area, right? So they're just trying to gain as much exposure as they can. And then of course they have the Tulsa remote program, which I'm a part of. They have, a growing real estate market that's very attractive to investors. They have a lot of influx from people moving from Dallas to Oklahoma and to Tulsa specifically, right? So one of the things that I found really interesting was I was looking at some metrics, and the number one influx of inbound migration for Dallas is from California, right? So we're looking at LA's, we're looking at your San Francisco people, you're looking at people from that area, right? So they're coming to Dallas, which is now inflating the Dallas market and is causing people to look elsewhere, right? So the number one inbound migration pattern for Tulsa is actually from Dallas. So you're getting a lot of the people who either A, used to live in Dallas and now are no longer, thrilled about all of the new people coming from California and they're finding their next move, or these are just people who are relocating in general. But we're also getting a lot of influx from people who, are coming from California as well. So what does that mean? That means the whole real estate market is going to continue to inflate, which is we've already seen it do, which I'm going to talk about a whole lot more. But aside from that, is they're just making this city like really grassroots, and it's like it gives you like that appreciation for what it is, but you can look at it and see what it's going to become, right? A lot of good restaurants are popping up. A lot of cool bar concepts are popping up. Just in general, the city has been, pretty fun overall. Like even if you're just like vibing, like going on a walk through downtown, like it's still cool. Like you don't even really have to do too much. And I think a lot of people will appreciate that. It's giving me Austin vibes. It's giving me Denver vibes. Like it's giving me those type of vibes that, from a culture standpoint, can't just be like created. It has to be like grassroots, like it has to be built in. So I'm loving it so far. I think in terms of me personally, I'm loving the opportunity and the potential probably more than the experience, which is something I'm working on. and will continue to work on. But this is just a review, right? I mean, it's been holiday season. You know, I've been traveling a ton. You know, I'm getting ready to go back home because I'm dealing with some family stuff. You know, a lot of stuff is going on with my family right now. You know, a lot of different health concerns and stuff like that. So you know how it is. You got to get home, you know, as we get a little older, you know, and just make sure you're present. And you know, that's obviously a challenge in itself. But nonetheless, I still have an appreciation for this experience with Tulsa Remote and with just being in Tulsa in general, right? So I'm starting to think about, you know, 6, 7, 8 months down the road, am I going to stay here long term? Answer's still probably not. I have other obligations. But, bro, if you're somebody who's really looking for a new home, literally and figuratively, you know what I mean? Like, you should really, really consider Tulsa at this point, because the writing's just on the wall. It'll be smart for you in so many different ways. You know, financially, obviously, is very important, but you know, there's also a lot of other things that will, you know, make you feel good. You know, easy ways to make friends. You know, obviously spiritual connections. A lot of people come here to visit, you know, Transformation Church. If that's your thing, you know, very famous church with Michael Todd as the lead pastor. So, I mean, there's just so many reasons to consider it, but you know, I would say visit first. That's something that I did not do. I literally just hopped in the car and went. Like, I planned it. I thought about it. I looked at Google for extensive amount of time. I watched YouTube videos, which is the reason why I created this channel anyways, because the YouTube videos I was watching were not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were just kind of boring. And not saying that I have the most exciting videos in the world, but, you know, I try to keep it real with y'all. But yeah, so, I mean, I would say if you're considering it, make your visit and just see if it's something that you can live with, right? I mean, because it's growing. You know, it's not going to be like LA or DC or Atlanta or New York automatically, obviously. You know, it's going to be smaller city vibes. But is this a home for you for the next 5 to 10 years? If so, then you should really, really, really look at it. You should really look at it. That's all I got to say. But again, understand, I'm coming with some more heat. I'm coming with some more content. I'm trying to pick up the pace. I had to take a little bit of a break because I've been doing so much travel, but I'm coming with some bangers. If you're seeing this video now, make sure to take a look out for, we'll take a little bit of time and look at my 2-minute tour videos, so you can start seeing different places in Tulsa, like Cherry Street, Brookside, downtown, Riverside Drive, you name it, the Gathering Place. I'm going to start just going crazy. I'm going to start going crazy with the content. And also, I'm going to start getting a little bit more specific. I mean, obviously, you guys have heard from me, you know, a number of times, like, yo, the real estate market is going to boom. You know, 24% increase, 36% decrease in cost of living, and all those things. Like, I'm going to get very specific, and I'm going to bring on some industry experts for y'all so you can really capitalize from this channel. That's it. That's all for today. Been here for 4 months now. It's crazy how fast the time has gone by, but I look forward to seeing y'all. You know, a lot of y'all send me like real positive messages and, you know, just tried to keep up with me. And I want to link up. You know, if for whatever reason I couldn't get back to you, or for whatever reason I, you know, couldn't link up with you when you came to the city, whatever the case may be, it's nothing personal. It's just I probably had something going on at that time. But love, peace, blessings, out.